Today, for a 2.0 interview, I have a special guest, ScottyWarTooth, TikTok Jesus, yet again. Like, hell yeah, let's go on this one. Very awesome dude, very laid back, and a comedian nonetheless. Last time we were on the show, you know that you can't you can't take off your shirt. You know that. I don't know. Don't ask. Just threw something stupid in there. But anyway, you can't you you don't have to answer every single question. And if anything bothers you, you can just straight bypass it. And then next thing is just let's have a good time and let's go. So, what has changed since our first interview?
Well, I mean, the last couple of months for me have been pretty hectic alone as it is. I think what was like how many followers did I have the last time we had the interview?
I know it was way under 1 million. You were in the 100Ks. Yeah, right. You're in the 100Ks.
Damn. Yeah, because I was saying to people, I was like, like the start of last year, I came up with 500,000, and then so I've come to 4 million since the start of last year, which has been quite a hell of a build. But no, yeah, what has changed? Well, I've tried to expand from just TikTok alone. I've tried going on to Twitch over the last couple of months. I've had quite an improvement of equipment that I've been working with. Like, I mean, back when it came to Christmas Eve, a lot of people know I had my account taken down temporarily, but overnight I had a lot of support that night and a lot of donations, and I ended up finding the best way to spend that money because as support for a creator, I thought the best way to just use that, it was either putting into savings or putting it towards better content creation. So new gaming laptop to stream with, new Blue Yeti mic to work with as well, and so a lot has changed since then.
That's cool. And so you still do TikToks, and where are you at right now on followers on there?
I just recently hit 4 million actually.
Man, I remember when you were talking about how you just got to 1 million recently.
Yeah,
we were talking about that somewhere, and it's like, wait, how? Like, and now you're at 4. Like,
it's yeah. I mean, the biggest growth I had was the fastest growth was actually before I hit 1 million. Because back when I was in like when was it? Where was it? Last year, around July or June time, was a point when I had Tom Scar. Is it Tom Scar? Whatever. He guy who did the Asdif movies. He did a video sort of reacting to a bunch of TikTok videos, and mine was in there. One of the main ones he'd complimented, and I blame this because in that month when that happened, my followers in 1 month went up by 500,000. That was insane, and I'm assuming it was mostly Tomska who did that. But yeah, it's still been a fast growth since. But that was that I've never quite peaked that moment. So
yeah, that's what cracked the door open for a whole bunch of other stuff. So growing this fast and knowing all these new people and high end creators, what kind of opportunities have opened up for you?
It's hard to it's opened up quite a few opportunities with I'm supposed to be having plans with Jonathan Rivera for going to Florida, which I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that because of its lockdown has been quite quite an interference with a lot of things. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it's got me talking to a lot of people. I mean, Jennings Brower, for one, I've been chatting to quite a bit, but we've been talking about doing some content even just from where we are, because he's got a Google Docs or something. I thought I just turned that on silent. Come on. No, I'm sure I turned you on silent. What the hell? Yeah. But yeah, so like Google Docs, so he can type on my document and I can sort of add or remove whatever. So we've got we want to work on a few things in the future because it's TikTok Lucifer and TikTok Jesus. You can't not have that. The duets we've done in the past have been brilliant. So,
I mean, he did I think it was him. It had to have been him. He did a video with Quincy's Tavern.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that was so well done. Like,
Yeah. Literally, like Quincy, like from like he came over from what I gathered, and he just brought the whole tavern with him. Like it was fantastic. Like the stuff they were doing together. I was like, oh
yeah.
my god, just
Yeah, that was really cool. And like seeing you come in, it's like you guys can make a mini series.
It's the thing, like, literally, I've seen them working together on like some so much like big projects and stuff. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm overseas and I hate this so much.
Right?
Like, but like I'm hoping that, like, because I mean I rarely get to leave the country as it is. A couple of years ago I went to Tenerife, and before that it was like 9 years before I'd even gone abroad. But I'm kind of hoping that in future, like when it's safe again, of course, I can travel a lot more, because I'd like to go to America more. I'd like to meet a load of creators. There's so many people I've been chatting to so much who, like, I just love to actually meet in person.
Nice.
So it'd be fantastic, really.
Oh, it will be. Shit, I would love to meet you sometime, because it would just seem like we would just hang out and like just start goofing around and be like, oh wait, we're creators, we can't do this kind of stuff.
For hours and just like, wait, what were we talking about again?
Right? Exactly. Wait, my brain's still empty. What was that?
Pretty much same. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
We would have such a good time. Be like, wait, what just happened?
It's like, oh shit, yeah, Twitch.
Speaking of Twitch, actually, what made you start doing Twitch?
Well, I mean, really, like, I've been on TikTok like for the last like 2 years basically, and I've been kind of looking at people just doing like content creation full time and stuff, and I've just been kind of thinking, like, what if I could do that myself? So I'm looking at different sort of platforms I can basically look again some extra income from. Like TikTok is one of the worst for it. You got Corrupted Brains, who apparently his sole income, apparently from what I've heard, was TikTok, and I don't get how he does that, because the creator fund, like, everyone tends to agree, it sinks your views the moment you sign up to it, and like TikTok, they take like 70% for the donation money you get. So it's like, how is that even doable? Twitch, though, I've had a few friends who are trying to like get me on it anyway, but gave it a go, and it's just the community is just a lot nicer. If I go live stream on TikTok, let's say I got 200, maybe 300 people at a time viewing, it's great to communicate, like actually connect with all my followers and stuff that I've spent so long working to build, but I'm getting bombarded with the same like few questions every like 10 minutes. Are you really Jesus? Are you a Christian? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? And it's like, I get it's mentally draining having to repeatedly keep up with so much at once. Twitch is just so much more relaxed, and I can game at the same time.
Yes,
I'm really actually enjoying it. So
I'm an advocate for Twitch or even YouTube gaming or YouTube live streaming, because it's a very user and viewer interactive environment, and that's what I love about it. And my guy who I just talked to about saying about the business plan was saying, if you have like normal questions like that, have your mods answer them so you can stick to like real discussions. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting. So I was like, okay. Like that would still help out with the whole like, what's your favorite movie? And are you really Jesus? Oh, like
yeah.
No,
so I don't typically get those questions on my Twitch. Like I occasionally get some like random people coming in. Where are you from? It's like UK. Oh my god, me too. Like, wait, you couldn't tell by my accent that I was from the same country you're from? Like, I don't know. It happens. But
I would just say Earth. It really throws people off.
It's like they always say, oh, whereabouts in the UK? West Midlands? Whereabouts in the West Midlands? I don't want to be that specific on where I live. You know? I mean, I'm talking publicly. Like, I'm not going to give you my...
Like, West Midlands is close enough to where, like, if you go in that area long enough, you'll find me. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
So, like, so you started doing TikTok, and a lot of people do it. Jenny Bowers does it. Quincy does it. He got partnered recently, I noticed.
Yeah, he gets a lot of views in his Twitch.
Yeah. But he does a lot of things. He does readings, he does D&D, and he plays games. Like he's all around, and he's been doing other stuff. But he's been doing so many other things a lot. Like, so besides like playing games on Twitch, like what might be your goal, or not might, what are your goals to continue to expand on your Twitch channel?
Whoa. I guess I'm still learning at the moment. It's been a couple of months for me so far, but I've been exploring with different games, mostly shooters. But I still consider myself quite a laid back sort of gamer. I don't really play like Warzone, try and just win, be like a pro, whatever. I like to just sit back and just communicate with people. Really, I keep getting told like by some people who say, "Oh, I like your voice, it's quite soothing," and that. And so I don't know. I like
Someone redeemed something.
Yeah. But, no, it kind of opens up like a sort of it sort of points me in new directions of things I could do myself, like sort of suggestions from fans what I could do. They say like, "Oh, I usually like ASMR." It's like, maybe where would I even begin with that sort of stuff? Like, you should do audiobooks. How do I even get in that work? And I don't know. There's all sorts. Like it could go. I with a microphone. I've got another one actually coming. I thought was going to arrive today. I've got ordered myself a Rode NT1A condensed microphones to try and do some proper voiceover stuff and just for a bit of fun. Maybe if I get some work out of it, who knows? And
nice.
Maybe use it for content. YouTube, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know what the copyrights are for like reading books on stuff, or I don't know.
The problem with audiobooks, unless it's in the public domain, you'd have to be very careful with that one. I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything, even music, it's like you can't post like your TikToks onto YouTube. You can make like shorts now because YouTube actually really frowned upon like anything under a minute. So now, like since that's a hit, they're using it and I utilize it for like Apexing other gameplay stuff, and it works great. Like that thing goes for like 8,000 views, and then it's dead, fucking flat lines. But that's normal. But doing audiobooks, I'm really curious on that one. That's something I want to learn now. Not to do it, but to be informational. Like, yeah, you can actually do this, but you got to watch out for this, this, and that. I don't know that this, and that.
Yeah,
but, yeah, you do have one of those.
I did a TikTok live at one point. I was reading part of Treasure Island. That's in the public domain, but somebody still reported me for I can't remember what the report even was, but they got the live stream taken down in the end. I was literally just dressed as a pirate reading Treasure Island, and it's in the public domain. I can't even remember what the complaint was, but it made no sense, and it was just it was at a point where I was constantly getting my live streams taken down for anything, and yeah.
They really need to stop with this shit.
They always need to improve the systems. Like it's the whole time I've been on, it seems like it's never been good. It's always been at a point where they need to fix their stuff, and they don't seem to fix it. They just seem to go downhill in ways that just piss more and more people off. So everyone's getting very sick of the views at the moment. Even I'm getting a bit fed up. But honestly, I'm not the only one who gets it. There are people I follow with like maybe a third of the followers I have, and yet they get like 10 times the views I get on like everything they post. But they're good, entertaining creators, great. But then there's other creators even bigger than me, and I see they're having the same view problem as me. They might have the odd video that blows up, but then the majority of the followers is like hitting like 0.2% of their followers. Like, I don't know what's going on with that.
I used to get 3,000 to 6,000 views per like video, right? When me and Blood Vixen started out. And actually, thank you for that host, Gothic Thug. And we used to get 3,000 to 6,000 views. After the riots happened, my views went down to about like 1,000 to 2,000 views per video. Then out of nowhere, my account just like went. I like a couple videos. I've only gotten like 100 views, and I'm at 29,000 followers.
Yeah,
I kind of just like gave up on it and just like concentrated on a lot of this people, Twitch. I'm still going to utilize it, but go ahead.
Some people are just like go ahead. Some people are just like going ahead and starting new accounts altogether. Sammy Dodger Mines, she's gone with just a new account, Dodger Mines. And she's only just started, and she's getting more views on that new account than she was on the old one. And I can't help but think, like, what if I just started one just as an experiment, just to see what would happen? I mean, I posted a video yesterday. I'm actually really disappointed. Like, just did not get pushed out there at all. I worked with Sam Pope. He's been doing a load of like shanty sort of songs and stuff while the shanties have been popular. Some good stuff he's got. And I started following him back, and we got chatting about doing a little project together, and we did Bible shanty. So he came up with the lyrics for a song. Literally, there once was a man from Galilee, and the name of the man was a big JC. Something about it was the Willerman basically, but in a Bible sort of thing, and it wasn't offensive. It was quite light-hearted. It was like something that everyone could actually enjoy. I joined in with it, and we were actually quite proud of that. And I think he got more views on his one than mine did, which I'm happy for him on that one. But like when I posted it, our duet, something people have been wanting me to do for ages, shanty stuff because of the pirate stuff. It's 8,000 likes maybe, which is a lot for some. But when you've got 4 million people following your account, 8,000. I used to be able to get 10,000 or so in the first hour when I had 2 million followers. So how am I at double that? And like days later, I'm getting like what I used to get in an hour. It's
pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, like how it doesn't get pushed out like it used to. Or, I mean, I have a few theories on that after thinking about it for a while. But Jurassic Rex, real quick, he can even sing better than me on the fly. What can't he do? Jurassic Rex, good buddy of mine. He streams also. Really cool dude. But anyway, like with like that, it's ridiculous because you have over 4 million followers, which you would think that you would at least get like 400,000 views per video, like at like a low base, like a low to like sometimes maximum baseline, because of your following. Usually only about max 10% will always see your stuff. Like, and that's on YouTube, that's on even Twitch. Like, you usually only get like 1% of how many people who actually followed you for you on there. And it's pretty like ridiculous, like how TikTok does not do that. It is everlasting changing and just, I hate it.
I just don't understand like what the logic is. Like there was an interview on YouTube recently with an actual TikTok content analyst, and he was going into the detail about how the algorithms work and all that. And for some of it, you think, okay, it makes sense. But then a lot of it, you kind of just get a little bit angry with, because when he talks about like shadow banning, he's like, oh god, yeah, look, shadow banning isn't a thing. And then he goes into explaining how if your content's not good, then the system's it's not going to start pushing your content out there. And I just think like, okay, but if we talk about the For You page, maybe if you're not about the system recommending you to new people, that's one thing. If like your content's not entertain people, but if the system is deciding whether or not your own followers want to see your own content, how is that not a shadow ban if it's deciding no? Like when we mentioned earlier how I got taken down on Christmas Eve. I was back the next day, and I still get people messaging me today saying, oh, I'm sorry to hear about losing your account, have you started a new one at all? I'm like, I've been posting twice a day on the same one since like Christmas Day. It's like, oh, but you've not been appearing on my following page. Like, exactly. So
yeah. When that actually happened, you got lucky as fuck.
Oh, I did. Like,
you got lucky as fuck.
I've had lots of people have been getting their accounts taken down lately, and it's absolutely mental, like how alarming, like it's at an alarming rate. Sorry, and I keep getting people messaging me saying, "How did you manage to get it back?" Like, well, it's hard for me to advise people on this because when it happened to me, I was in the middle of a live stream when it happened, and even though the account was gone, the live stream was still up, and people are asking, how have you done that? Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't ended the live stream. It's still going. But while I'm actually here, this live stream could end at any time. So, yeah, I need you all to email TikTok right away and get them to try and restore the account. And I was up there till, 3 in the morning maybe, until it randomly just cut. And
you dropped your phone. I was like, no. I was trying to let you know something because Kino was trying to tell you something, and and I was like, I sent you a little donation so you would see it because you were just getting blown the fuck up, and then you dropped your phone and cut. I was like, oh, that sucks. Fuck.
I didn't drop the phone. Like it ran. The live stream randomly just cut out.
Oh,
Just like
really? No, it looked like
Yeah.
like when you went to go grab something, something fell. It was so weird.
I might have dropped the phone at one point, but it wasn't the drop that ended the live stream. It was still going. It was just I was sat there just in front of the camera, just kind of waiting it out, and the live stream just automatically went just like that, like on its own.
That sucks. Still,
Mm.
that fucking sucked. That whole situation sucked. But the fact that you did get it back the next day is like,
yeah. But like, I don't think. If I would have got it back, I don't think it would have been that quick if I hadn't have been live when it happened. I do have the backup account, but I mean, well, there was Ember Wolf as well. She had her account taken down like twice in the same month. She was lucky enough to get it back both times, but lately, a lot of people haven't been as lucky. They've been coming to me saying, "How did you manage to get it back?" And all I've been able to say was, "I was lucky because I had potentially over 1,000 people, and I'm not even joking because." I had hundreds of people making videos like about me. I wanted to make something to thank literally every single one who tagged me in something, and I couldn't even scroll that far down. I couldn't even scroll that far down on all the ones.
damn.
So that's like how mental it was. They were all making videos about me, try and get other people to do it, and other people were saying, "Oh, I emailed them like 6 times." Like, wrong with this. Like, how many emails do you reckon TikTok got? Because I genuinely have no idea. It could well have been over 1,000.
Oh, so probably more than that.
Hundreds of thousands of followers ask me, "How did you do it?" You need to get them all to email them. You need to get their attention. They're not known for their transparency. They are not easy to get a hold of, but it can be done if you cause a racket.
Yeah,
like,
and you did. Hey, wait, what Kaji?
Luckily.
Okay, hold it on. Wait, talking about your mug. Okay, hold on. That mug, did it really Hebrew it? What?
Yeah, it literally says, "How does Jesus make his tea? He brews it." It's just it's mirrored, but yeah.
It's not mirrored, yeah, but still, what?
That's not.
No.
Oh, it is on my end, but yeah. How does Jesus make his tea? He brews it.
That's pretty epic.
Oh
my god. Sorry, I didn't send this in earlier. Exactly. The algorithm should be to help you get to the audience that wants your Yes, like YouTube does that actually. They're pretty good about that. So if it's not showing your followers, who is it showing it to? Exactly. It's not showing it to either anyone or the right people. Like that's the problem right there. Like,
so a lot of people keep saying to me that they had to search my account manually to see my content because it's not showing them it. Like, even
I haven't seen you on my even when I was following you back then. I don't see you on my For You page. My For You page has changed so much. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
yeah, it's like my For You page lately. It's not even relevant. It keeps showing me the same people I don't want to see. But like, an annoying thing with me is like, it's like, well. When there's like a big creator, maybe fairly big, that I don't really want to see because it's just not my thing. It's not that I don't like them as a person or whatever, but it's just not for me. So I keep trying to click unlike. I'm not interested, whatever. And it still keeps putting them on the For You page. And I don't really want to block them because if like they do happen to one day want to follow me and realize that I've just blocked them, like I'd look like a real dick. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah.
I went on a whole kick with
they want to be popular.
I went on a whole kick with creators that had the blue check mark that I did not like their content, and I kept seeing them. I was just like block. I was just like, I got tired of it. I'm seeing creators that I don't want to see, or it's not even relevant. It's just like, yeah. And I was like, you know what? What if that does happen? I actually had that same thought process. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
No. It's a trap. What's a trap? Yeah, that's pretty crazy and really telling to you too. But anyway, my cat just like made noises. So you're still a gardener, correct?
I am, yeah, hoping that one day I won't have to be, but I'm currently furloughed, so I'm not in work. I've been off for the last month or so because we've basically gone into a third national lockdown. And it may be on till mid-March, but at the moment I'm kind of making the most of it, getting the most sort of content out there, doing as much as I can on Twitch, because if I can get like an income, like I need to move out somewhere bigger, basically.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally like in this space here, I'm sitting on the edge of my bed as I stream with a TV and a laptop there, like, and literally my floor space when it comes to actually making TikToks in the camera, that is my floor space. The camera sits on the bed. That's how little space I have to work with. So I need to move somewhere bigger.
No
but
pun
I'm working
intended.
On this gardener's wage. Yeah. But like, yeah, I'm on a gardener's wage. So I'm trying to basically get some better income, because like living costs in this country is expensive as it is. I live in an expensive area, and I'm not going to be able to afford anything decent that's not like a shit end of like a big city, which is going to be mold infested flats. That's just because we have really poor standards in this country. We don't have like basic necessities when it comes to that, because like our government, it's like they're mostly landlords, our government, so they've been passing laws that makes it easier for landlords. Like they don't have to maintain a certain level of like hygiene or safety, whatever. They don't have to.
Wow.
So yeah, that's just that's our flat standards. Like for you, if you're not on a decent wage, you're gonna get that. That's why I'm quite desperate to get some decent online income. Really,
really, Spindash, dude. Really, Spindash. Expensive. Midlands aren't expensive, you tight bugger.
I'm in Royal Spa. Yes, it is.
Damn,
Mind you, he's in an expensive area actually. So
no. As soon as you said that, like my end, it lagged a little bit, and like the straight up emphasis on it, like no, dude, no. This is my energy is like to you, like no. No, that's that, and yeah, but you need a lot of space to do creation. You really do.
Ideally, yeah.
I mean, what's crazy is that you really don't need to be in the most extravagant location. You just need a big location that has good internet and power.
Yeah, that's that. Internet's another problem of mine as well. I mean, I'm on BT, and mind you, Wi-Fi in this country just is appalling anyway. In 2019, I think at the top 50 countries in the world with broadband, we ranked 42. Last year, we went down to 47. Our country's been pretty lazy when it comes to broadband. So
really,
yeah, I've been trying everything to help my Wi-Fi a bit. Like I got myself a power line adapter. So it plugs into the wall, plugs into your modem, then it plugs into whatever you want to put, and it's supposed to be basically like having Ethernet. I tried it on my laptop recently and I scanned it, and so the Wi-Fi was giving me about 14 megabits per second. The power line adapter was giving me 2.
Wow.
Yeah, waste of money there.
Damn, that's fucked.
And they say you're supposed to have about 30 megabits per second for streaming.
Yeah, you need 10 upload. You need at least 10 for like be safe. Download doesn't matter for streaming, but like for gaming and stuff, upload, yeah, it's just upload for streaming. All right, everyone, we're ready to do battle. So I'm going to switch over to the interviews or this thing. Come on, load up. There we go. There's the battle. Now, everyone, whoever participated, pick a number between 1 and 50. Yeah, 1 and 50. Whoever participated. So start battle. I forgot to turn this thing on, and it's probably going to go over here. Let's do this. Come on, guys. We got this, right? What the hell? Are you watching the stream too, or are you just confused as fuck?
I've got you on the full screen on the laptop here, so.
All right. Did everyone pick a number? It looks like everyone picked a number. What is going on with this thing? Oh, wait. Thank you. Open chest. All right, we got 2 chests. We got the Berserker and the Paladin. So, who all wants the Paladin between these numbers? Let's see, 31, 35. Looks like Blood's the closest. So, Berserker or that? Which one is it, Blood? But yeah, the whole, like, everything in TikTok and Twitch and just doing all this. So, you got a lot of changes that you've done. You've done a lot of new things. And who is your best friend on with all of this situations and everything now? Like, who's your best friend that always is there for you?
Hard to say, really. I mean, most of the people I talk to, they're not even in the same country. But I don't think the closest I've got. I think the one I talked to the most, if anything, that's actually in the country is probably Dean Hassel. But I did see Spin Dash Dude fairly recently, actually.
Really?
So we went. We didn't get quite as much content as we wanted to do, but we had a good laugh when we were doing it. So.
Well, I would imagine it's Spin Dash Dude. Like, that guy is a goofball altogether. He's a good guy, though. Real good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Door's always open. It is. Does it swing like in a cock? Like,
I still never get over like the bloody the cloud. I can't remember the name of the sword he's got, but it's just like, oh, I want one.
The Buster Sword, yeah.
Yeah.
The Buster Sword. Yeah, that he's been like building and making that thing for how many years now? I'm more annoyed people that
the whole costume in general, like the actual like sort of weathering skills, everything like for all the equipment and stuff. I'm looking at it like I like to like paint and wear the guns, like Nerf guns and stuff myself all the time, and then just like seeing like the wristband, the bolts, and everything like that's quite good metal. So,
yeah,
he's actually done a really good job with all of that. So
yeah,
like, and that's just me. I'm a lazy cosplayer these days. If anything, just slip on the robes and I'm done.
Right? But the thing is, that's the one thing is you're known for that, and the fact that it's just like, oh, done. You can pull Superman. That's how fast it is. And you just go in the freaking phone booth and then change and come back out. Ta-da! I'm in cosplay.
It's exactly. I mean, it's like because I mean, I'm also known for sort of the pirate gear as well, Captain Barracuda. But honestly, like in the creation of that costume, I don't want to say too much online, but part of the point of that look was because I kind of it was a bit of a show off. Essentially, it was for work. Basically, I kind of wanted to just put the most expensive gear I had together and just put it. It kind of just needed to. It's not a story I'm going into on like publicly, but I had to kind of like get the best sort of costume I had upstaged a little bit, and that was just the result of it. Not really for TikTok. That's kind of for work.
Yeah.
But yeah, my most expensive gear, my most complex sort of costume, I think it is. But like, no one wants to see that one. I put videos with it, and like it goes like completely under the radar.
And that's some shit.
And then people say, "Oh, why didn't you show off your other cosplays more?"
Because, I did, mofos.
Yeah, it's like, well, so like, what? Just slip on the robe, and I can make some Jesus videos, and well, maybe these days get like a couple of 100,000 views. Get the Captain Barracuda one, and it goes completely under the radar. No one sees it. Where's Barracuda? I literally just posted it.
Right? Like, oh my god, that's so true. All right, enjoy Lurkas, Kaji. Let's see what else. Be petty, flash your best gear. I feel this resource dives hard. I'm guessing that's one of your characters, Spin Dash. I wish I would show more pirate videos. I mean, pirate shanties are trending. Watchmen, okay. And that's from Kaji. Kaji's correct, yeah. Like, it's goofy. Now, think of like TikTok and making TikToks. That one with the cop kneeling forward. What gave you the idea behind that one? I saw one of my buddies, Brutax, duet it, and I was dead. Or not, I was dead.
It's like pretty much the same with like any TikTok that blows up. There's not a huge amount of thought behind it. It's like I'm just scrolling through, just trying to find some ideas, and I think I don't know if I was led to it by somebody else. But I know I definitely wasn't the first one to look at that video and get a funny thought from that. There were a few people actually. The cop, he turned off his comments in that video before I'd even duetted it. because so many people were pointing out to him that actually that wasn't Jesus in the photo, that was Charles Manson. It was like the actual picture of Jesus that he'd used was originally from what was a troll kind of picture. I think it was originally from what somebody had done to make it look like Jesus was watching over Donald Trump. But the actual hidden joke in it was the face was actually Charles Manson. And that was the photo he'd used, which kind of he unintentionally did that. He meant it like an actual proper sort of good-hearted sort of thing. But yeah, a couple of people had mentioned that it looked like he was giving Jesus something. And so I kind of, it was a random idea, just sort of cut away from that, just zip. Random idea. It was in like one take, put it out there, and yeah, last night I think it was officially it hit 1 million likes. Because people, it's pissing so many people off, and they're getting so outraged, sharing it and commenting on it, telling people to go report me and everything. I was like, you know, you guys are pushing my content out further. And I literally commented on there like a couple of days ago. I think it was saying, you guys keep getting angry and commenting on my stuff. You're gonna push it to 1 million. And, they did. I keep looking down the actual sound every now and then, all the people reacting to it. Some of the actual like people laugh reacting. I have been brilliant. I think Lycan Country was one I actually started following afterwards eventually. But yeah, even like looking through some of the people, I'm enjoying it. Not being horrible, but then some of them are getting nasty comments at them. You shouldn't be laughing at this. And I've occasionally gone some of them just in the comments, kind of surprising the creator a little bit, just to comment at the hate they're getting, saying, I was the one who had the idea. If you want to send hate, you took it my way. Don't send it to them. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, the people reacting don't deserve it. Man, no. TikTok and like just people in general hating and not understanding, like, hey, you're not me and I'm not you. What I did is not going to affect you. So go that way and out. Bye-bye. But they don't understand. They don't have that concept. They're like, oh, I have to say something to interject so someone interacts with me. So I have to interact again and yet watch it again. Oh, no.
But like, I honestly, like, a lot of people have been wondering, like, oh, how do you deal with so much hate? It's like, well, honestly, like, because like, you see the second one I did with the two girls?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Like basically, because I couldn't help but notice, like they're saying, like, "Oh, this is disrespectful," and I'm kind of thinking, "But what is disrespectful about it as such?" It's like you're the one kind of making the assumption of that, but then a lot of them were saying, like, "Oh, but you've made out that Jesus was gay." Like, oh, I see. Okay, so then I found like another video of the two girls like doing the same thing, and I thought, okay, let's put this to the test, then, shall we? Let's see if I do the exact same joke, the exact same audio, everything. Let's see what the reaction is. Some people were still annoyed, but it didn't get anywhere near the kind of response that the first one did. Like, yeah, just as I thought. So,
yep.
I gotta take pride in the outrage, of course. In that case,
yep. You did great on that. You made a point because, like, everyone should live their life how they want to live if it's not affecting you.
Yeah, it's like Sacha Baron Cohen said something in an interview once. Like, he spent like his career basically highlighting bigotry in people and all sorts of things. It was like with Borat, he highlighted a lot of like bigotry of different people. The Bruno, he points the same thing out as well, where he basically, I think he nearly started a riot because of his activity with Bruno. And I'm not exactly on his level with that kind of thing, but I kind of get it with like that in general, because I just think, yeah, it's point. My content in general tends to highlight people's sort of bigoted sort of ideologies and stuff. And they say, oh, this is offensive to Christians. Well, no, half of my followers are Christians. And you go tell them what's offensive about this video here.
Right.
It's like, but he's saying that Jesus was gay. It's like, well, I don't even believe in Jesus myself. Like, I don't care what his sexuality was. Like, it's like Jesus would not support LGBTQ.
Have you spoke to Jesus yourself? If like, you have not, shut the fuck up.
One thing, like one of my followers actually fairly recently pointed out was that because like a lot of these people say like, oh, Jesus wasn't sexual, you're making him out to be sexual. Okay, so you're saying that he was asexual, so therefore he was an LGBTQ member.
Right. Yep.
Digging your own hole with that one.
Yep. Dark Demon Official. Hello, that video had me laughing for days. And Marguerite Williams says hello to both of us. Hello, Marguerite again. And
Indeed.
Kaji Shuto Art, good friend of mine. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Didn't you make a video about turning a different cheek? LOL. Did you?
Me, sorry.
Yeah.
Turning a different cheek. I don't think I said those words specifically. I've kind of usually kind of put that point in my own sort of phrases, but I mean, yeah, a lot of these people they tend to sort of cherry pick parts in the Bible. Says, "Oh no, the Bible says I can judge rightfully." It's like, no, the entire the Bible it's a compilation of different books, but ideally it literally says, "Judge not, lest ye be judged yourself," or "Judge not, for you will be judged in the same way." For the way you judge, but then they find another verse or two that says, "Oh no, I can."
Oh,
judge
I know.
right.
Then like the whole like loop around and like this says this says this all. The Bible's all about interpretation.
Yeah,
but at the same point, like the rule of thumb is don't be an ass to everyone else, regardless. And thank you for that follow, Cassandra 3216. Not much here to. You're here to support your buddy Scott. Hell yeah! And it's Cassandra 3216. I don't know if you know that person.
I think I do. Yeah, it's the numbers, not specifically, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Okay, let's see if you got your memory right. So, state something that you know that this person has said or done, and how you know this person.
I mean, she's been a follower of mine for quite some time. There's like two main Cassandras that come into my Twitch. One who's actually in the country, and one that isn't. And I'm assuming this is the one that isn't.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Did Scotty get that right, Cassandra? Blood Vixen. He knows more about the Bible than most of the Christians hating on him.
I mean, typically, a lot of the Christians that like get angry at me, that they probably didn't read the Bible at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, let's see, like, have you read the Bible? It's like, well,
which version? Yeah, it's Cassandra Wachowski.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't think the surname from the top of my head, but yeah. I've got her on Facebook as well anyway, so yeah.
And you were right, the one not from where you're at.
Yeah.
You nailed it. Yes, he wins a prize. Man, we're already getting close to that hour mark. Damn, this was
that went quite quick.
Yeah, it did. Well, that's how it is. It's just fun, having a good time. But let me see. I don't know. I mean, does Chad have any questions before I really start kicking off the last few questions? Dark Demon Official, shh, don't spit facts. I know, right? You'll offend someone. You stated a fact.
Well, it's like, I mean, I had the video recently where somebody was saying, like, oh, you should stop spreading hate and start turning to God, spreading love. I was like, hey,
you don't spread hate. You don't.
I've never said your God isn't real. I've never insulted your intelligence for believing in gods. I've defended like the belief in gods. I've basically said, like, if we took away religion and gods, we wouldn't really be operating differently, because like the ideology, faith, symbology, it's all the same. We use our imagination to construct like different sort of systems. Capitalism doesn't physically exist, but it's an ideology that we all work by. Human laws, they don't physically exist, but they exist by a book. Oh, that sounds like the Bible.
Exactly.
We still do it. Like,
so besides gaming and cosplay, TikToks, and content creation, what other hobbies do you have? And this question is from Jenna, one of my good viewers that's always in my chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Jenna.
Well, cosplay would be the main one, if anything. Gaming. I like to go out. Like, I like to explore new places, museums, and all that. I'm quite a bit of a history sort of fan myself. I didn't really study it or anything like that, but I found a bit of an interest in it afterwards because of my pirate sort of work, festivals and all that. Started learning more about pirates, then eventually branched out to different areas, and yeah, so I like exploring new places. So it's one of my big interests there.
So basically going places. Yeah, I can't think of the word, but yeah, exploring.
Yeah,
exploring the greatest things outside of my four walls in this room that is tiny.
I think one target I've got is the London Maritime Museum at some point, but it's like the complete other end of London, so it's hard to get there.
Yeah. And then Mia_Wolfman says, no questions, I'm just here for the support. Like, hello. If someone believed in a giant pizza in the sky and it made me a better person to others. Then I say praise on Buddy, and I'm glad you found something that makes you a better version of everyone that mocks you for it. Yes, that was I think you know where you're going for, but yes,
Yeah.
Okay, Spin Dash. Consider saying what's up to Mia, and yeah, that's pretty. It's so much when you start talking about like religion and like the Bible. It's so it's a wormhole and corkscrew down forever of like ideology. Simple explanation. Basically, believe what you want.
It's like a hole to dive into there.
Right. Yeah, believe what you want, and if it makes you a better person, if it makes you feel good or some shit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as it doesn't bother. Well, as long as if it doesn't bother other people, I bother people all the time. But as long as it's not hurting people.
The thing is, you're not bothering other people. It's the other people letting that bother them.
Yeah. It's like I tried to do a video recently basically saying like you don't need to get offended on behalf of other people, especially if that person's the creator himself. Like I kind of like went off into a more comedic sort of thing than I meant to, but I was basically saying like I had a person in my Instagram inbox basically saying you need to stop doing this, is offensive to God, whatever. He's the most powerful person in the world, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just said if he's the most powerful person in the world, then he can speak for himself. Good day. That's all I needed to say.
That's so much yes right there. Now, since we are getting to that hour mark already, I'm going to start asking my last questions while people could ask a few questions in between. First one is there any questions or things you want to add that just to share to the club that we didn't get to discuss or talk about? Anything new?
Don't put me on the spot there. I'll be sat there for like half an hour before I come up with something, to be honest. I don't think so. I'm
dun 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 dun.
No, I can't really think of much on the spot. No.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Spin Dash Dude has a question. What's this question?
Here we go.
Yep. I think we got another highlight clip. Probably, right? The problem is that people aren't educated. Really? I gotta allow that? That's dumb. Let's see. The problem is that people aren't educated when it comes to mocking religion. I actually had to teach and study it, and I'm a Roman Catholic and love Scott's content, and it makes me laugh and smile each time. And that's from Cassandra. Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you hate Christians so much, you blasphemer? Fucking Spin Dash, dude.
I knew that it wasn't serious.
Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. I get what he's saying. He's just trying to joke around now, but
yeah,
but it's so true. Like you like your content's wholesome and funny. It's just that your character is based off a controversial one. And that's why people are all like, like it's just
it's like the most sort of one sort of comment I keep getting on it is like, oh, why is it okay to do about Jesus but not Muhammad? Like, why specifically Muhammad? Because you know exactly what's wrong with doing that one. If I did the pagan gods, you wouldn't care. If I did the Greek gods, whatever, you wouldn't care. Like anything like that. It's like, but if it was Allah and Muhammad, yeah, you pick that one specifically because you know exactly what's wrong with that one, because there's a racial difference involved with that one. In our own country, if you're in a Christian country, you can take the piss as much as you want because it's your own territory. You go after another culture, there's a racial element to that one. Like that, I didn't think I'd have to explain that one to people, but apparently I do.
You know, that's a very interesting look on it. Never thought of it that way. That's pretty messed up though, and true. Color Charmed Official. So I have a question. I feel like the TikTok and stuff can get overwhelming with all the fans. What do you do to not be so overwhelmed?
That's an interesting question, actually.
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
It's just like when people ask me, like, what is it like having that many followers? It's like, well, it's kind of like at this point it just is, but I still don't quite get how I got there. But like, I think I don't think what is the difference with me and people who let it really get to their head. Like I think I'm on. It's TikTok. It doesn't make me a celebrity in any way. At the end of the day, I'm just some guy in a small bedroom, like who cuts grass for a living. I'm not above anyone. At the end of the day, no matter how many people enjoy my content, I just try and make people laugh. I'm not there to be more important than anybody. I'm not. I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm cutting people's grass at the end of the day. So I'm just a regular person.
Okay.
So I I don't know. I've just never seen myself as just being above anybody for that sort of thing. It's nice being recognized as if like you're a celebrity, but you're not. I don't. I wouldn't call myself one at all. Even if I was verified, even if I was like, Charlie D'Amelio, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I had followers, I don't think that makes me a celebrity. That many followers might get more on other platforms and stuff, but TikTok alone, it's just TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Okay. You just handle it and just keep going, and you're just calm with it. All your responses and interactions that you can do, you just do what you can when you can.
Yeah, I mean, I started the app originally just sort of kind of burying my head in the sand a little bit for distraction from real world issues and stuff. That's just where I began, and it just happened to work.
Yeah.
For me. So yeah, I guess I just like because of like my actual living situation, like working situation, everything. I guess I just haven't really forgotten that I'm not really above anybody. There are people like hateful people I'm not gonna like with, but that's not because I'm more important. It's because they're just people not worth worrying about.
Yep.
So
true points. Very true.
That was an interesting question, actually.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Then Spin Dash to a serious question. Do you ever feel like a lot of the hate you get is actually jealousy at your success and not that people have an issue with your cosplay? I, myself, have always been very supportive towards your channel, but have to admit, I sit there and wish I could break TikTok with my own cosplay like you have.
No, I can tell really. Like it's sometimes that there is some jealousy in there. I get people who are pissed at how many followers I've got, which doesn't really make much of a difference if if the content's good or not. But like, no, I think just TikTok really is just a stupid platform when it comes to like promoting the right kind of people. There are so many people who are popular. I don't understand why they are, but I don't know. Like the algorithms suck. They don't work the way they should. There's a lot of people who deserve like more praise and they actually get a lot more views than they get, but I don't understand like
why they don't. Why it's only like certain things. Like Bella Poarch should not have blown up like she did, but she did. Like, I mean,
I like her content. I think she's cute. She's like entertaining to an extent, but I do accept, she kind of got to a ridiculous level by nodding, and she kind of knows it.
Oh, she knows it. I mean, come on, she just walks out, does a silly dance, and then walks off, like, and gets millions of views.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, I don't know. Like they say, like TikTok say they like original content, but then they'll go reward somebody who's filming their laptop with a YouTube video or something, and that's something that does my head in. When there's creators who are like working on expensive costumes, not getting anywhere, guy gets his phone, starts recording a YouTube video, and suddenly I see it right there, like a couple of 100,000 views, like likes. Like, why? Why are we rewarding that? Why is TikTok rewarding that? Like, I get audios I can't even use because it's not allowed in my country, but apparently you can just film the screen on YouTube. For like a Disney video or something, and there you go. There's your praise.
What's up, I'm Top Creeper? How you doing this evening? It's been a while. I haven't seen you too often. You better show up in my Discord later if I'm on. Or I'm gonna kick your ass. Anyway, like as you've proven, like with the TikTok and everything going in a circle, it's hard to make a complete circle, which is like bringing them from your TikTok to your Discord to your YouTube to your Instagram, like everything. It's hard to fill that complete circle with TikTok people. It really is. Full disclosure, no hate from me when I say I wish I could be where you are. No respect or love and goal mind integrity. Yeah, we know that, Spin Dash, dude. Everyone always thinks that. Like, you look at someone else, like, how the fuck did you get up there so quickly? But at the same point, I look at it this way. I have the fans I have. I would never give up. I would never like disrespect them and be like, oh, you're not enough. No, you're all awesome. Like, I want more people like us hanging out all the time. And that takes time to meet.
Yeah.
It takes time to find those people. It's just TikTok and how the numbers were and how they are now. It's just pathetic. Now, damn, that was a very long segment right there, but so fucking deep too. So deep.
Yeah.
So my second question is, I think you've answered this last time, is there any interesting facts about you? Is there any new interesting facts or new projects, like crazy things in the works that you can't, like, you could give like a little, like a sneak peek to hear, or whatever it may be that you got going on that's like, so, oh yeah, that one too. Sorry, I saw something else. Go ahead. Do you have any like new, like really crazy projects or big things coming up?
Well, I mentioned earlier, I'm looking into like doing new things and stuff like the new microphone, maybe some sort of reading content, maybe.
I mean, like real big projects, real big.
I mean,
are you going to star a Jesus role in a movie?
Oh, I'd like if that was the case.
Start talking to some people. You can pull it off.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm supposed to be meeting Jonathan Rivera, which was supposed to be for meeting for the cosplayers, but I don't know if I can actually legally leave the country at the moment. So, it is something planned, but I'm gonna have to see because I don't know what the lockdown plan is at the moment, and yeah, it's a bit awkward. But
I get it. Okay. So
yeah.
What about do you have any crazy?
At the moment.
It's like hold off at the moment on that one. Okay. What about any crazy fire stories?
Virus stories, sorry.
Fire, as in like you seen a fire, or you caused a fire, or you had to put out a fire, something like that. Anything like that?
There was a smoking tree at the meadow of my field a couple of years ago.
There's a random smoking tree.
Yeah, some guy lit a bit of a tree and smoking. It took a bucket to put it out. That's the village life for you.
Oh, okay. So nothing too crazy. I mean, I know someone who blew up a gas truck. So yeah. Like, yeah, I got some interesting ones. My buddy from Deldaraz from Australia actually like said a whole list. It was so much at one time. It was like, holy crap.
I was gonna say Australia. We were talking about fires in Australia,
right? Like that's
like, yeah, I think I have an idea, but
that's known as thrush. Left my ass off. Okay. He bursts into flames when he steps into an actual church. Oh my god. And underneath your wig is 20 bald orphans running around. I know you can guess who that was.
See what happens if I walk into a church at this point.
I know, right? In cosplay?
Well, the funny thing is, I mean, because I work with a charity group, Central Legion. It's a cosplay group, so we do for all sorts of things, Star Wars especially. But they want to get me. They want to have me in Jesus, going to a church maybe, and that, like even just doing Jesus with them in general. And I've said, if you really want me to, I will do it. I am fine doing it in public. However, be aware, I get a lot of hate for what I do. So I don't want Central Legion getting that hate. If you really want me to, I will do it. But I'm not going to do that on my own accords. Just because I want any hate that comes for the costume, I want it my way. I do not want to go into you guys because of what you do. So yeah,
okay.
They want me to do it, but it's I'm a very
standoffish on that one. Like, hold up.
Yeah. Just because I'd rather not them take a hit for the costume. So.
Oh yeah, they might not be able to handle it.
I mean, they might, but I don't want them to have it anyway. So.
True that. So, do you have any questions for me and Blood?
What have you been up to lately? Like anything new with you since we last interviewed? Because you've asked me.
True that. That's very good. What has changed? I'm not on TikTok as much because I just think it's bullshit now.
Yeah.
Work has been hell. I've been working 10 to 12 hours a day,
Jesus.
6 days a week, unless I call in. And right, what am I not up to? I built my own website in this meantime. I've been concentrating more on posting more gaming stuff, a little bit more, doing a little bit more interviews, but now I'm realizing I gotta roll back a little bit on like the interviews because I can't even catch up on anything else. Just mostly trying to learn how to get this whole content creation thing kind of like on autopilot in a sense, to the point where everything goes very smoothly and I'll have time for myself while still creating good content. Damn, that was perfect timing. No, because my stream raiders game just went off for like the next one. It was like as soon as it done. Oh yeah, that's right. I got partnered on YouTube recently, and while we're
right,
yeah, everyone pick a number between 1 and 50 who participated. I'm picking one right now, and then we're going to start this battle and continue carrying on a little bit. I got some new stuff like due to like people helping the stream, and I got like a new camera, and I mean it's a Rebel T8i, so I got it mostly so my YouTube videos I don't look so fuzzy, and just trying to make content and make this thing go and work, and it's going really well. I got like interviews left and right now. I mean, everyone loves being on the show. It's such a chill, cool time and relaxing. That's what everyone says. So other than that, yeah, just working my ass off, not getting any sleep. And my cat loves to join me now.
I feel very spoiled, like with the furlough lately. I'm actually getting quite used to not being in work, but being able to just do my own sort of thing. I'm supposed to be doing some online training courses. It's kind of optional, but I was one of the main ones who was kind of like chasing that. Are we still doing this? Are we still having them? It was like, because like when we're at home, not in work, what our company had in mind was like they'd actually send over these training courses that we can do if we've got a laptop, computer, whatever, but we can actually get paid for doing it as well, which is a great idea for like, because a furlough, you're only getting like, well, you're not getting all of your wage, maybe 80% of it, but they'll pay us additionally for doing the training courses, which I'm supposed to be doing, but I've just been focusing on everything else instead. Trying to get my own Discord going as well. So,
you got Discord finally?
I'm working on it. I think I'm on the last sort of final touches. I want to make the most of the Me6 bot, especially. But yeah, because I have no idea how many people are going to join. I just have no idea.
Yeah, as soon as you put that link out there and you got that, you might just blow the fuck up overnight and have like chaos. Yeah,
I know, and I don't have that many moderators, so I don't know how many I'm gonna have to ask. So
I would guess you would be up there with like good, maybe 1,000 right off the bat, probably. I would have at least one moderator that you really trust that like might not know in Discord that well, but knows what you like and what you go for, and then have a couple other moderators that know Discord and have them actually like sit there and go, okay, this is what we need, this is what we need, this is what he likes, and let them take control over it, and you just come in and overlook once in a while, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have a couple so far who know me fairly well, and they're always online for that sort of thing. But depending on the numbers, they are going to need some extra people if it does get that high right from the start, especially. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't assume that they're going to do everything, because that server could get hectic for all I know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It would. It definitely would. With like essentially you do technically controversial content in a sense, in a weird way.
Yeah,
everyone in here is like, I would join that Discord just for the hell of it, pretty much.
Yeah, there's loads of people who want to join it, but I just want to make sure it's actually good and set up from the start. Because I mean, Discord, it confuses me in general. I suck at keeping up with people's servers in general. So like, yeah,
I don't really go into anyone else's server but mine now, because like I can't keep up with everything else anyway. So it's pretty rough on that. Yeah, it gets hard. as you grow and you start building upon to build a community better, it gets harder. And like with Discord, with Twitch, you need a Discord so people could congregate, so you can get suggestions from your direct fans. Like, I would honestly only, at the moment, I just advertise your Discord in your Twitch lives.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go straight to putting it on my TikTok just yet. I'd see who the actual sort of close sort of followers are, maybe on the Twitch, the consistent sort of ones, and maybe I can get some more mods from there. And then maybe I'll be more confident enough to put it on the actual, maybe the full link tree on TikTok, maybe, and just see how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't really want to swing the doors wide open right from the get-go. Just
like, no, why did I do this? This was a bad idea. Woot, I follow both. No more than my Potato Gang Discord. Yeah, Blue Eye Darkness's Discord is got what 2,000 people called Dark and Blue Eyed. He's the head person in there right now, taking over for Blue Eye Darkness, and Geo is the other one. They both take it over. Yeah, overall 2,000 people in there, and it's run pretty well. I mean, there's not too many crazy things like going on that I've noticed, but there are stuff from time to time.
I mean, it's like my Twitch. It's okay for the most part, but earlier we had a little problem with racism, which happened while I was gone just for the toilet, and I came back and there was like 45 messages deleted.
Yeah,
that's Mia being like on the ball right there while I'm gone for like 5 minutes, and some guys being a racist. Fuck in this stream, yeah.
You just like ban those people. That's all it is. That's it. I mean, it happens. It will happen. Like once people start realizing you have a Twitch and who you are, you'll start blowing up because you already have the following. And once people actually see all of that, then it's going to be like, oh, okay, let's go bug him there, and he's live. There he is. Like people are going to get like that.
Kind of why I want to try to make the most out of the bots if they can moderate things to an extent.
Keywords,
I don't want to give too much. Yeah.
I think like, what was it? You had you had a bot came in to you want to buy followers. I think that was yesterday, or you were live sometime. I think you had that happen. There's actually a Nightbot. I have a keyword where it says do block this, and it automatically blocks it, and then they're banned. Yeah. So you could do keywords too. Like if you want to be like total dick, like you could put like, Christianity. It's like block words.
It's like there's so many like sort of censored words I wish I could like put in like my TikTok lives, whatever. But it's like I can't just like ban the word Jesus because there are also a bunch of people who are jokingly calling me Jesus because I'm a fucking TikTok Jesus. But then there's the one saying, "Are you really Jesus?" I wish I could just censor the bloody question. But when I do, if I try and put the censored word in there, they'll start
censor the whole thing. Yeah.
But then they'll start using like numbers to make an alternate version that's asked the same fucking question. And they always find a way.
Yes, they do. Now. Next question will be, do you have any questions or any more questions? Well, that's not the next question. Do you have any more questions for me and Blood?
Any future plans?
Real to quit my damn job. My future plans are to get my my YouTube, my Twitch, my interviews, and my gaming stuff out there more consistently while still being edited and having more time. Like as after discussing with someone, I actually recently went and when I was talking to this business guy today, awesome dude, Ant Trillo, I go check him out. He's fucking cool. And he told me, laid out a whole like business plan of what I should do. And it makes sense. And I'm going to follow that business plan. And it's going to just help me out in the long run to be able to conserve my time while still doing everything I want. I'm starting to get flooded with interviews where people just are starting to ask me consistently. And I would do interviews at any time of the day. Now I'm only gonna limit them to twice a week, so I have time to edit those videos because I still got 5 videos I gotta edit out to be able to get ready for YouTube. They're already on YouTube, but I still gotta do the thumbnail, the tags, the title, description, and then there's 2 more interviews I gotta render out. I'm like, yeah, I can keep up with this. I gotta actually limit myself.
Yeah.
I'm only one person, but at the same point, by doing that, my viewers, my friends, and everyone will know when I'm live for an interview. And it's always consistent those 2 days. So they can actually put aside time and know when I'll be live.
Yeah.
Those are my plans. It's just getting things going where it's kind of like an autopilot thing. And yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit more of a routine.
Exactly. Instead of like random as hell.
I need to get better sort of routine for some of my content, really. I'm trying to like get sort of out the phase of like posting several times a day, but instead maybe post 3 to 5 times a week, not twice a day. Because I keep getting the habit. I post one video, a couple of hours later, that's not done okay. That's not done well. Okay, let me just post this one instead. Let's see if this does okay. Like I need to just start get into the habit of like, no, one video is fine. You can go a day, maybe 2, not posting a video. It's fine. Your followers are not going anywhere. That's what I need to start telling myself in my content. Because I'm not getting as much done. When I'm actually filming, I'm not getting as much done as I need to for what I'm actually posting. So, yeah.
Hold on. I have a question for Scott. About Final and Blood. Wait, what? Okay, so I have this is from Spin Dash Dude. I have a question for Scott about Final and Blood. Okay. I feel you could do some very good light and dark duets. Do you see that coming up soon? Why didn't you...
Light and dark?
I'm trying to understand it myself a little bit, because I think he's referring to like us being the dark side, you being the light side, maybe? Why didn't you use your powers to smite that queef nugget on TikTok? The queef nugget.
I was assuming I was going to go to the vegan teacher or something there, but
oh my god, we could. Correct, yeah. Okay, so Spin Dash Dude is, I guess, suggesting us that we should do a light and dark kind of thing.
Me being the dark, because him playing. I don't know.
No. Me and Blood, like duet something of yours. Jesus versus demons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Interesting things to work with. I mean, yeah, just face Jesus with a baseball bat. Never know.
I don't know. With a Blood's page lately, like she does the comedy stuff. She does comedy, and
I'll tell you what. One thing I forgot to mention, actually, for like interesting sort of things coming up. I've got a mate online who goes by Kai Winter. He's a Twitch streamer as well. He's been working on a 3D print of a crossover of Mjolnir, but somehow adding some Christian sort of elements into it to make it a Jesus kind of Mjolnir, like with the cross. Whoever holds this shall possess the power of Christ. Maybe with some thorns wrapped around it or something. I don't know what exactly he's got in mind, but he's working on a Jesus kind of Mjolnir, something that I can use for my content. And he's been quite busy with all sorts of things, but it's in the works, and I'm hoping I can use it for content some point soon. So,
okay,
yeah, I'm looking forward.
That sounds really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
The Dark Demon says overposting caused me to burn out, and I regret trying to post 5 to 10 videos a day. Yeah. Oh God, that's a lot.
No. It's like 2, I'm trying to have it as the limit, like maybe one in the afternoon, one in the evening, because I'm trying to sort of work out like sort of different hours of the day for like the American viewers and for British viewers as well. But at the same time, I'm kind of finding that it doesn't tend to matter so much.
Oh, wait.
So
Do the roar. I totally missed that. Thank you, Mystery. No, exactly. You got to time it out and stuff, and or it does stuff. But at the same point, you really don't have to. You just post whenever. But at the same point, it's TikTok. But you're also adding in more elements. Like you're doing Twitch. I guarantee your next step after when you should understand Twitch is moving to YouTube also. And then your next step is to like moving to something else at that next point. It's just going to take time and understanding and time management. But that's yeah, we definitely got to collab on that. That'll be really cool. Doing some duets like that. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because you both can make some funny ass stuff up. I'll be sitting here like, where's the serious shit?
Yeah.
The fuck. Even though like the funny stuff is what hits off. Blood hates it because she started a trend with her boobs. Like seriously, she like she'll start like a sound like you know that donk, and it's like then don't donk. Like, oh, what the fuck song is that? I can't. It's an old techno song, right? And she started playing. She started playing on her boobs. And then there's another one where I pop up and it's like, dink dink, dink dink, zero. Yeah, and like for some reason, like that works on her channel. She hates it, but loves it at the same time because it's like she wants to do fun, like real serious stuff. But
the content that like you want to blow up doesn't blow up, and the most half-assed ideas you just sort of throw out there are the ones that gets all the attention. Like,
yep.
And the sort of question like, what did you go viral for that you didn't mean to go viral for? Well, now it's for me. Now it's I gave a cop a blowjob. Well, a cop gave Jesus a blowjob.
Yeah,
I just pulled a zipper. Now it's that, but it used to be. It was like I was reacting to a Minecraft video. Somebody who used a mod to use the blocks and make a Jesus portrait. That got about I think it was 1.8 million likes. Just me sort of looking at it and going. That was literally all I did, just a slight mild reaction. Then that just blew up for whatever reason. Now that video has just vanished. No notification on violation guidelines, no notification, anything. It just randomly vanished off of TikTok. Doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah, and that was my biggest video ever. Now it's the cop video. Not something I thought was going to go anywhere at all. And now that's my biggest video that is pissing people off. By the day, just
by the second.
Well, yeah, I mean, literally, like if I go onto comments, like if I go to notifications, just comments. It is all I'm mostly seeing in the comments at the moment, and it's a mix of people loving it and hating it, but it's the outrage that's pushing it out there the most because they're getting the angriest commenting, getting into arguments with people, commenting more and more and more, and it's just pushing the content even further out there. It's like if you don't like it. Stop promoting it for me.
Mystery Pop Tart official. Pretty much when his you're locked down again. Pretty much when like the lockdown is when you want to start traveling, right? She was asking when you're gonna come stateside.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to be coming next month, but
depends on the lockdown.
Yeah. But I mean, otherwise, if it's safe next year. If I get to hit a point where I can do content creation full time, then I might be able to do whatever, depending on what the income is. Because I'd like to go to the States. I want to see a lot of it. There's a lot of people I would love to meet, but it depends on the actual income situation. Because like I was saying earlier, I rarely leave the country as it is.
Yeah.
So
that would be awesome, though. I would love to meet you. Shit, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Now. Since we're at the end of the interview, I'm going to continue for a little bit after this and play some Apex, probably with my son. He's probably downstairs. I don't know what he's doing. I took a nap, came onto the show, and we were doing this. But now, the last question I'm going to ask you, and this is a very serious question, okay? Very serious. So you got to really think long and hard. So about this one. Who do you want to refer to be on the show? And then why?
I'd say really. I think you asked me this before, and I think didn't I? Was it?
It was after. It was after the interview. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you asked me something before about something similar, like who was one creator I wanted to give it was a shout out or something you asked me about, I think before, and I think I said Spin Dash Dude originally on that one, didn't I?
And he was on the show shortly after that, actually.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
What about Dean Hassel? Have you had him before?
Who is that?
He's a UK content creator. He's a verified one. he's been trying to sort of revive his channel a little bit because he's on about 500,000. He had about 400,000 when I started the app, but he had a point where he took a break from the app for personal reasons. But then when he tried to come back on the app again, his content had just been buried, and he just really struggles to get the views now. Even though he's got a blue tick, he's a popular creator and everything, but nope, TikTok have just kind of abandoned him a little bit. But I've seen him a couple of times before. He's not too far from me actually, so we've done some content together. We want to do some more in the future.
Okay.
We went to a pirate festival as well, and yeah, he's a good laugh. He's a streamer as well. Anyway, so
okay,
that might be somebody worth asking if he hasn't been on before.
Yeah. I'll get the information after this, and I'll send him the message. And you send him a message so he knows that I'm trying to contact him. Like, who's this FinalHarps dude? Why is he contacting me? But yeah, definitely. So Dean Hassel, okay. He needs to be on here. Okay, definitely. Everyone add him and say, hey, I got a video saying with all the information about the final hour, so add him in that one. And then come right back.
Oh, yeah.
With that being said, this was a great hour, a great show. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for coming out, and stay on the line right after this. But we're going to go take a break, and I'm going to go to the BRB screen. Bye. This is where you say bye.
Bye-bye.